just $49.99. And just like all the trees in Bob's huge inventory, you buy one and you get a second one just like it for half price. Also this week, check out the roses, perfect for Valentine's giving, and the selection is endless. Don't miss the gorgeously ever-blooming red ruffle azaleas, still just $3.99. By all means, check in the greenhouse for hundreds of uniquely different items, some true bargains at up to 20% off. This week is one of the best weeks of the year for the Camellia Show. So get your Bob Wine's Camellia for as little as $12.99. Happy Valentine's from Bob Wine, Southeast 38th Street, the same blooming place since 1952.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you. Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA, 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America. Visit the Appleton Museum of Art to see the new special exhibits, Memories and Inspiration. The Carrie and C. Betty Davis collection of African American art being shown for the first time in Florida. The 62 extraordinary paintings, photographs, sculptures, and more are on view through March 28. Visit on Saturday or Sunday in February and enjoy free admission. For more information, visit appletonmuseum.org.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named, the man, the myth, the only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Tuesday. Sun trying to peek through the clouds. The fog pretty much burned off now. The temperature in Ocala, as we speak right now, in an overcast situation, and it's going to be overcast most of the day. But right now it is a balmy 70 degrees and overcast at 10:35 in the Brick City Beautiful, Ocala, Florida. A reminder here that railroad tracks are serious, and the consequences could be death. Pedestrian died after being struck by a train in West Ocala. According to the Ocala Police Department, the death occurred in the 600 block of Southwest 3rd about 2:06 a.m. This is according to Captain Angie Scroble of the Ocala Police Department. That's just south. Now, if you want to know where that is, that's just south of Fort King, just east of Pine Avenue. The victim was a 38-year-old African-American man who was pronounced deceased at the scene. And it just is a reminder that railroad tracks are dangerous. I see every morning driving into work people who will, I come into work down 8th, and I get to 8th and Bonnie Heath, and there's a railroad track there. And if you pull over in your car, only 2 cars can pull up and be clear the railroad tracks. But with traffic, people wanting to get to work and all, I see people all the time who will park their car on the railroad track waiting for the light to turn green. Well, what happens if those gates come down? Now you're stuck. And you lose against a train every time. People walking down the railroad tracks. You lose against a train every time if you can't get off the track in time. People that think they can outrun a train and jump across the tracks lose a lot of times. People think they can go around the gates because they need to get somewhere and they're trying to beat the train. You lose in a collision with a train. And here's an example of it. 38-year-old man killed by a train in west of downtown Ocala. About 2:06 in the morning, right there just south of Fort King and just east of Pine Avenue, struck and killed by a train. So just keep vigilant on, staying away from train tracks. And if you're in a car, don't park on the train track as you're waiting on traffic signals. Hello, you can die. In the COVID headlines for the day, I'm going to read some headlines from around the country for COVID. The United States has reported 775,975 new cases in a 7-day period ending Monday. That's the first time the weekly tally has been under 800,000 since November 6th. The country peaked at about 1.75 million cases per week in early January. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg will quarantine for 14 days after members of security detail tested positive for COVID-19, his chief of staff announced Monday. The Biden administration, here we go, is considering a rule that would require negative COVID-19 test results before allowing to be on domestic air travel. This, according to Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. Let me read that again. The Biden administration is considering a rule that will require you to have a negative COVID test before you could fly on a domestic airline. So now we're going to force you to get tested, or you can't fly. Well, Tom, that makes sense. I don't want the government telling me I have to do anything to my body. It's amazing to me the people that go, my body, my choice, when talking about abortion, are the same people that go, let them stick something up your nose. It's for the betterment of society. It's to help your fellow man. We need to know if you're positive or not, so we can stay away from you while you're contagious. These are the same people that go, hey, when we talk about abortion, it's my body, my choice. You don't get to tell me what I can do. Well, why should you get to tell me I have to stick a long Q-tip up my nose? My body, my choice. It's not a one-way street. But the people that are my body, my choice with abortion, damn sure are not my body, my choice when it comes to the evasive Q-tip up scratching your brain. Well, Tom, but getting tested for COVID, it's you have a duty to society to make sure that you're not contagious. Abortion Rights Act, people against abortion would tell you that you have a duty and a right not to kill babies for the betterment of society. I'm not saying who's right or who's wrong. I'm just saying my body, my choice. I'm the ultimate decision maker for my body. That's all I'm saying. Well, Joe Biden and his administration is considering a rule that would not make me the chief decision maker for my body if I wanted to fly. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez will hold a town hall Tuesday on the COVID-19 vaccine and local distribution efforts in the New York district. She says that there's racial disparity in vaccine access. I don't see that happening, but, that's what she thinks. Here's a dumb headline to me. Want a COVID-19 test for your pet? In South Korea, officials say they'll be giving cats and dogs free tests if they come in contact with infected humans and are asymptomatic. And yes, they will have to quarantine for 14 days if they test positive. Representative Ron Wright, who's battled lung cancer, was hospitalized after testing positive for COVID-19. He died at 67, his office announced Monday. Disney's California Adventure Park is finally set to reopen, but a limited reopening mid-March for the limited time ticketing experience of outdoor dining, the company said Monday. And finally, the U.S. has more than 27 million confirmed corona cases, 464,000 deaths, this according to Johns Hopkins University. More than 106.4 million cases and 2.34 million deaths worldwide. 59.3 million vaccine doses have been distributed in the U.S., and about 42.4 million of those have been administered. So 42 million people in the U.S. have gotten the vaccine. It's a little over 10%. It's about 12% of the population of the United States has already been vaccinated. So we're on our way to turning the corner here, folks. Don't let anybody tell you any different. But those are the latest headlines in the COVID-19 pandemic. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I'm going to talk to you about something that is very scary that happened right here in Florida. When I saw this, I went, ooh, that's really scary. And it's a place I used to live. I'll tell you more about it next after this time out. You're listening to WOCA, The Source.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to.
Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418 or visit them online, beneficialhearing.com.
On Thursday the 11th at 10:50, join us when our guests will be Mian Park, MD, MAS, Director of the UCSF Polycystic Kidney Disease Center. You will hear about a rare kidney disease that could be hiding in your genes, the role your genes play in your health, and when to see your doctor, and more vital information from WOCA America Pharmaceutical Incorporated and your friends here at WOCA, The Source.
Help prevent the spread of germs. Wash your hands with soap and hot water for at least 20 seconds and always wash before you touch your face, eat, or drink. Use hand sanitizers. Limit sharing of eating utensils. Practice social distancing and avoid physical contact. Sneeze or cough into a tissue or the inside of your elbow. Avoid contact with ill individuals. An ounce of prevention is worth a ton of cure. Download the free booklet at Scientology.org/stay well.
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your Verizon representative with news that will hum your car, make it smart and safe. How? With the new Hum device by Verizon. You can rest assured you're never alone. Flat tire? Lost? Accident? For $10 a month, Hum by Verizon has you covered. And I will come to you in Marion County to install the Hum for free. Time to call me at 352-528-0020. Are you ready to hum along? Call 352-528-0020.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene and Debbie thank you for another successful year and to wish you and yours a year ahead full of health, faith, and compassion. In addition to our pasture mowing, we also offer fence line spraying for weed control and rototilling for your winter gardens. We are family owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm ready. Powell Gene, Gene at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75. Love is in the air because it's Valentine's week, and that means everything's coming up roses at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. The colors are brilliant, the selection is huge, and the prices are terrific. Starting with Bob's own Easy Care Drift Roses at $22.99. And listen, Bob Wines has your favorite hybrid tea and climbing roses for just $35.99. Other deals this Valentine's week: bearing citrus trees as low as $59.99. Spring veggies in the jumbo 4-pack, still just $3.99. And for some super gift ideas, check for hundreds of new items in the old-timey greenhouse, where many items are marked down as much as 20%. And yes, come see the Camellia Show, now in full swing every day from 9 to 4 till 3 on Saturdays at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, in the same blooming place since 1952.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth, the only guy in Ocala